What's what's up everyone? I haven't done a video in a long time. My bad. It's just that I don't know what kind of content that people want, so I'm still guessing. I know my channel's name is Power Bronco, but I haven't put my Bronco out there in a while. It's got that classic paint job that just flakes off of right there. That's that genuine old ass paint that likes to just come off. And the metal, I haven't prepped it or anything. That's not primer. That's just bare metal. So I don't know what they put on at the factory so it don't chip off. But this is my baby right here. I drive this to work, I drive it to town, I drive it everywhere. It's got a 351 Windsor with the E40D transmission in it. It's a little dirty because the bugs are out right now. Got that classic Ford grill. I'm missing the cover around that light. That side has it. That's my Honda. Sadly, I have to get that because this thing only gets 10 miles to the gallon. So I'll pop the hood on for you. Oh, yeah. Go up, damn it. And sorry the engine bay is a little dirty, but I drive this to work. This has a 5.8 V8. It's a 351 Windsor with an E40D transmission. I've done a lot of work. I had the pretty much the upper gaskets pretty much from the block up redone because this thing was just leaking oil and water like hell. Pretty much everything's a stock and original except for the smog pump, the water pump, and the alternator. I've done the alternator like 2-3 times. The smog pump I just had to do recently. I also got a new battery right there too. Sorry, as you can see the oil that got kicked up from the power steering pump because when the smog pump seized, I had to take off the serpentine belt. That way it wouldn't screech its ass off when I would try and put this thing up on a trailer. But when you do that and you try and turn the steering wheel, the power steering pump would kick oil up because it's not moving the pulley to move the pressure anywhere. So it comes back out of the cap and then shoots everywhere. And of course, there we go. Come down here. That's a brand new smog pump right there. That's what went out on me a few weeks ago. Had to replace it. It cost me $260. It just seized up. It took a dump. That actually took quite a while to change because those hose clamps that are to the left, someone from the Ford factory thought it'd be smart to put the part where you unscrew it facing the engine block. So the hardest thing I had to do, I damn near was ready to cut those bastards off. See, I got a new alternator right there. Had to change the pulley, the clutch fan, the water pump's behind that. The only thing that I haven't changed is the power steering pump right there. That is still original. Besides this thing being lifted up way in the air, a lot of it had to be redone. Some new tires. My dogs are wondering what the hell. Tires. The emblems, my damn cousin ripped off all my emblems. Still pissed about that. Even the trim that goes right there. He just went and everything. Of course, the bird shit on my vehicle. This is the classic Ford interior. Don't worry about the garbage. And the guy I bought it from took off the 4-wheel drive knob and shoved that Red Dog beer tap thing on there, and I can't get the bastard off. I have a knob, but I can't get that thing off unless I cut it off. But if I cut it off, I ruin the threads that allowed the new knob to go back on. And the seats messed up on that side because I bought this from a kid that's like 6 inches shorter than I am, and the door handle, so he would have to grab onto the steering wheel and grab onto the door and throw himself in, and he just tore up the seats doing that. There's a few things in here, but that right there is for my Thunderbird. I just have it in here, that way it won't get messed up. Of course, you got to have the essentials. Battery, damn it, heavy duty jumper cables, because it's a Ford. It likes to die on its own for no reason. And I also got the box of essentials right there. Fire extinguisher, fluids, PB, WD-40, the whole shebang. You can't leave home without those. If you do, then you're just asking for trouble. I'm not saying the Bronco is bad. It's just an older Bronco, so it likes to mess up when the bad times would come around. So it just decides to stop working when it wants to. Of course, there's no interior on the back part because this part is removable right here, so it's just all solid steel. Got the headliner right here. It does have some rips and tears, but it's still fine. You got to watch out for that light, though. That thing catches damn near on fire if you leave the door open too long. And I went and had the exhaust redone a few years ago. So I have 4-inch tips on it. It's a 2-to-1 to 2. So it goes from the engine down to 1, then comes back, and then it's got 2 dual tips right there. And one day I was driving on the freeway and it pushed out the front seal on the transmission, so all the oil got dumped on it, so it got cooked on my exhaust, so it looks all rusty and nasty right now. But that's mostly oil. I have the classic back window. Of course, that's all dirty. I haven't washed this thing in a while, but I will give this a good washing in about a week. But right now, the back window is kind of stuck up. I'm not sure why, but I'll figure that out in a later video. But this is my Bronco right here. I call it Power Bronco because eventually I want to rip the engine out, the 351 that's in it, and put in something modern. Maybe something out of a wrecked Mustang that got the back sheared off of it, or a Coyote motor if I could afford it. But yeah, sorry. But this is my baby right here. Eventually I'll take this on a road trip. I'm planning on taking it on a road trip in July, maybe June or July. I want to take this on the road, see where life takes me, because California living ain't so good. But I'll see y'all later. I'll give you more updates on this bad boy. Sorry about the angle. I'm still learning how to film and everything. And these bad boys right here, these are the nicest things on there. I got a small crack right here, but that's the door splitting a little bit because just years of the kid that I bought it from just holding on to it like that. See, it moves a little bit. Oh shit. Put that back on right there. There we go. Looks like the top of that rivet came off. What the hell? That's fine. That won't fly off. I'll get another one. But I'll see y'all later. Everybody check out Unstoppable Morgan because she has one of these. It's a 96 with a 302. I'm not sure what the transmission is, but she's the whole reason that I wanted to take a trip. So go give her a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to her. We'll see y'all later.